Hello there, channel members, friends and followers from around the world. This is Q8 Pilot, your host for today's show. And today I am excited to bring to you some exciting news from I9 Builds, the Q8 Pilot official partners. The A310 for Microsoft Flight Simulator is going to be available free of charge if you own a copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator or the Xbox Pass. They have partnered with Microsoft Flight Simulator, and now it is going to be part of the 40th anniversary for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is going to launch in November. That is definitely very exciting news, and I urge you to look at the I9 Builds Twitter account for the full update, or of course if you are following them on Discord, then you can go and read the full article and all the updates, and you're going to expect a very high fidelity A310 in November. I want to welcome all of you to the stream. Mert, welcome aboard, and welcome to the moderators team. Amari Joseph, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us, and thank you for your continued support to the Q8 Pilot channel. Mu'min, hello my friend, good evening to you. Glad to have you. Welcome aboard. And we have also Ferdinand Froster from Bangkok. Hello there, my friend. Welcome aboard. Excuse me. Stan, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you for your ongoing support to the Q8 Pilot channel, being a VVIP member and a moderator of the channel. Very much appreciated, my friend. Gibby, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. And thank you very much for being with us tonight, and thank you for your continued support being a VVIP member at the Q8 Pilot channel. We also have with us today Brian Harris. Brian, welcome aboard. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support and your kind words. Tor Avox, hello, my friend. Thank you for being a VVIP member here at the Q8 Pilot channel. And we have Gibby with us today. Thank you very much for your support, being a VVIP member. Duncan, thank you very much, sir, for being here and for being a loyal member of the Q8 Pilot channel, a VVIP member. James, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Steve Bennett, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you all with us today. We are going to be flying the BAe, or British Aerospace 146 service from Echo Sierra Golf Gothenburg in Sweden to Echo Sierra Sierra Bravo or Stockholm. It should be a nice flight. We're going to be cruising today at 35,000 feet, and it should be a fun flight. About 45 minutes. I am going to go ahead and turn on FS Realistic for you guys so we can take a look at it. Yeah, nice. Connecting. All right. So we are going to be also flying with FS Realistic today, and the reason I started it now on stream is I want you to hear now the ambient sounds. As you can see now, we can hear the wind, similar to X-Plane. Very nice wind there. You can, and we were going to take a look at all the effects, and I'll give you a few tipsters as well, you know, on cameras and things like that. So, should be a fun stream tonight, and as a reminder for everyone, we are today hosting a giveaway for 2 copies of FS Realistic, courtesy of RKApps, the developer of FS Realistic. I want to thank them very much for posting my video in their email and on the channel. And we are off to a good start. We can hear some ambient sounds in the cockpit as well. I don't necessarily like those sounds, but I'm going to leave it so that you guys can get a full showcase of FS Realistic today on this live stream. All right, so we're going to get started here, and we're going to first head over to the electronic flight bag, and we're going to go to the operational flight plan, and we're just going to continue to load our flight plan. As you can see, this is the origin airport, Echo Sierra Golf to Echo Sierra Sierra Bravo. Scandinavian Airlines flight 222. Of course, this is a fictitious flight from Gothenburg to Stockholm. I hope I'm pronouncing them correctly. Our route, as you can see, is a very simple route. We're going to be departing today based on the wind direction at runway 21 through the Laban 4 Juliet SID through to the Laban transition, and then we're going to take airway Yankee 430 to Tinka, and then we are going through to, this is the transition into our star, which is the Tink 7 Yankee. We are going to be performing an ILS approach at Stockholm runway 30. Should be a fun flight. And let's go to the charts. And the charts are good here. So we're going to enter Echo Sierra Sierra, Echo Sierra Golf. And this is the departure airport. There we go. And we can take the, we want the SID. And the SID is the Laban 4J. So we're just going to load this up. Let me tell you, just brief you on the departure. So what we're going to do in the departure today, let me move that away. All right. So in terms of the departure today, let me just zoom in here so you guys can see what's going on. All right. So this is our departure chart, and we are going to fly on course 202 degrees to Gulf 701, a flyover to 202 degrees until at or above 900 feet. Then we're going to fly direct to Gulf 604 at a maximum speed of 210 knots, then to Gulf 605, then to direct to Laban, which is our transition out of the SID. So that is the departure briefing today in terms of our SID out of Gothenburg. Everything else, we can go to the aircraft and open here. We're going to import the data from SimBrief. It looks like the gross weight. Yeah, that's a lot. Let's see here. Looks like we need to tweak things a bit. Ooh, look at that, 1,000. We can reduce that for sure. So we're going to go to about 500 here and 500 here. And we can, I don't think we need this much fuel in our flight plan. Or maybe this is in pounds. Maybe the, yeah, I think it's probably in pounds. All right, let me, I don't think we need this much fuel. So let me just very quickly check the fuel. We can go back to our iPad and go to the operational flight plan. And let's see here. So if we look here at the fuel, we need about 8,941. That's probably pounds. Can't be, let's see here. All right, let's take a look at the aircraft here. Yeah, that's, it looks like this is in pounds, not in kilos. So let's switch to pounds and say 8,000. Why is it not doing what it's supposed to do? All right, let's see here. 8,000. Why is it not doing what it's supposed to do here? All right, well, we can do it here. There we go. Oh, come on. All right, so let's see here. There we go, 4 and 4. There we go. That's much better. We're gonna add just one more here. There we go. That's about right. It always goes messy on a stream. Absolutely, yeah. So all is looking good now here. We are going to change this to about 85. No, not 850. All right, let's just use this. We're going to add about 85 passengers or so. There we go. That's about 85. That's good. All right. So everything looks good here, and we can now start things up. Let's head over to the overhead panel, and we're going to turn battery on, battery 1 and 2. And we have a new subscriber, Philip. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you as a subscriber of the channel. Alex, welcome aboard, my friend. Daddy's Channel Games, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us. And all right, so we have the battery 1, battery 2. We can switch this to battery 1, battery 2, and both batteries are currently working. We're going to head down here and turn on the bus ties. And we're going to turn on the galley power, the APU gen, and we can start the APU. But first, actually, let's go ahead and start the APU here. And this one goes to high intensity light, and non-smoking signs is on. Cabin emergency is on. We're going to head over here and turn on the yaw damper master 1 and 2, AP master avionics A and B. We can leave the ignition on A for now. And we are going to leave the auto brakes. We're going to turn on the anti-skid, and the left spoilers, yellow and green, are both turned on. The AC pump, DC AC pump, and PTU are turned on. We're going to make sure the left outer fuel pump is turned on. And now the APU is available, and we can simply start APU air and packs 1 and 2. We're going to set the pressurization today. We're going to be flying at 25,000 feet. So let's go ahead and set the cabin pressure here, 25,000 feet. About 24. That's 25. That's 25,000 is set. And we're gonna turn on the fasten seatbelt signs and arm the flight deck emergency light, and everything else looks good here for now. And we at the glare shield here, we're gonna set our altitude 25,000 feet. I really like the sounds, and by the way, this is a version 1.5.0 of the aircraft. So really massive changes and updates of the aircraft since release. And now we have everything set here. We're gonna turn this guy on. All right, we'll leave it at the on here, and we'll worry about the course and everything else later. And we're gonna come down here and turn on. Let's see here. There we go. Let's turn on the VHF radios. Our comm radios are now turned on. And we can now set up the FMC. Perfect. All right, so we're going to go to position init. And unfortunately, this is still not working. I hope that they do some work on the FMS in the future. I think this is the part that I like the most when programming aircraft is the flight management computer. So let's go to the flight plan, and we are today departing Echo Sierra Golf Golf, and heading to Echo Sierra Bravo. And alternate is still, again, not implemented, so we'll leave it as it is. We're going to go to the departure. The Le Bon for Juliet is our departure today, and runway 21 working, doing its thing, and we execute, and we're good. Then we're going to go to the flight plan, and we're going to go to the next page, and we're going to select the Yankee 430, Yankee 430. And we are going to exit at Tinka. There we go. Tinka is set. Let me bring up the flight plan here. So this is actually our flight plan. This is Le Bon, and this is Yankee 430 to Tinka. And then it's the Ting 7 Yankee and ILS 30. So this is the star, the Ting 7 Yankee. All right. So we are going to execute this, and then we're going to go to the departures again, and we're going to go to select our arrival. And this is our star, the Ting 7 Yankee, and ILS 30 is selected. And now we can execute that. And we are pretty much good to go as far as the FMS is concerned. Welcome aboard, Nico H. Just subscribe to the channel. Welcome aboard. And we have also with us Patrick. Patrick, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. Jackie, hello, Jackie. Welcome aboard. Alex King, welcome aboard. Good evening to you, my friend. I will be announcing the YouTube code while we are on stream. So just stay tuned for that. Wesley, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Code for the giveaway will be given during the stream. Just bear with me as we set up the aircraft, and I will be announcing it later on. Ayub Al-Blushi, welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. The channel language is English only, please. Alrighty. So, we are done here with the FMS. And what we can do now is we can hit the B button, the magic altimeter button, to set things up. Alright. So next we are going to head over to the TMS, and we are going to power it up and test it, make sure everything is okay and that it works well. The current ambient temperature Current outside temperature, beg your pardon, is 13 Celsius. So let's go ahead and adjust that to 13 Celsius. All right, 13 is set. And if we click on takeoff, we've got N1 or N1. N percentage is 93.7. And we can now click on the takeoff. We've got our speeds are set. This is our rotation speed right there. So all's looking good. And we are now good with the, we can start the, we can turn on the fuel pumps. And we can also turn on the ice protection system for engine start. All right, perfect. And we can also turn on the beacon lights. Excellent. And now we can go to the checklist. All right. So we're going to go for the before start checklist. Departure briefing is complete. Brake pressure check above 2500 is done. Hydraulics are all off. The fuel center transfer is on auto. Ice detect is on. Fasten seatbelt sign is on. Fuel quantity is checked. Flight data recorders set. Altimeters are set. And cross-check the MWS guard button switch, which is this guy here, is set. Perfect. TMS and 1 speed bugs are checked and set. The doors and equipment are closed and removed. We're going to remove the chocks here and make sure the parking brake is set, which it is. And we are good. So we can go to the engine start. Now for the engine start, we need to, the beacon lights are already on. The packs and APU air should be all off. So we're going to turn those off. That's the packs and APU air. They're checked. Engine NTIs, all 4 are on. The fuel pumps are on. The TMS should go off. So let's go ahead and turn it off. And then we are good to start our engines. So we'll come back to the checklist once the engines are started. Let's go ahead and request pushback out of our position. And I want to welcome BGMC. Hello, my friend. How long is the flight? Is about 40 minutes, something like that. Not a very long flight. And all right, so we're going to go to ground, and we're going to select ground services and request pushback.
Landvetter Ground Scandinavian 071 requesting pushback.
Scandinavian 071 pushback request accepted.
All right, and we're going to steer the aircraft to the left.
Landvetter Ground Scandinavian 071 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Scandinavian 071, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Alrighty. All right, so what we can do now is we can go ahead and start the engines. We're going to set the start master switch to the on position. And we are going to select engine number 4. The sequence is 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go ahead and start the engine number 1. Or beg your pardon, engine number 4. And we can now introduce fuel. Engine number 4. There we go. What a beauty of an aircraft.
Landvetter Ground Scandinavian 071 requesting the end of pushback.
Scandinavian 071
All right,
request.
parking brake
Begin
is
pushback
set.
received.
And we can start the engine number 3. Perfect. Magnus just sponsored Magnus, thank you very much for being a VVIP member here at the Q8 Pilot channel. Appreciate it, my friend. Really appreciate your support. All right, let's give the engine number 3 some fuel. Exciting news, really, from I&I Build. I was really happy to read the news. All right, we have as engine number 2 starting. Yeah, I've got to love those views. By the way, in Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you want to create custom views in the cockpit view, you can move around to any position you like, and then just the default control is Control-Alt and then numbers 1 through 0, and that will save your view. To view your custom view, you simply click on Alt and then the number of where you saved your preset. So if you've selected number 1, for example, this is what I've done. If I click Alt and 1, this is one preset that I've saved, and Alt and 2, this is another preset, Alt and 3, I believe, Alt and 4, and of course Control and space will always bring you back to the cockpit. Oh, I love flying in Sweden. It's great. All right, let's go ahead and start engine number 2. There we go. We have good start on both engines, number 1 and number 4 and number 3. And we have the engine now spooling here, engine number 2. Let's give it some fuel. I might do a video on just about, is that using the numpad or using top numbers? It's the top numbers, Alex. You can, of course, change it if you want. But yeah, that's the top numbers. We can do it. I'll probably make a full video on how to do this. I think I receive a lot of questions on that. Do you save yes, Control Alt and the number, and it will save then after you quit MSFS. No, so you will retain those saved views for the aircraft. What it does, it creates a camera config file, and it is actually saved for the aircraft. So every time you load it, it will be there. You will find it there. All right, let's go ahead and start the, let's see, engine number 1. There we go, and engine number 1 is now spooling. It's kind of starting to get dark here. So let's bring up some lights here to the cabin. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. All right, and fuel. There we go. All right. We can come to the glare shield. We're going to make sure that, Alt select. We need to flight directors to go on, and then we're going to select Alt select. We're going to also put this on HSI, or RNAV, on both sides. And now we have the flight plan loaded there. And we're going to make sure the trim is set for takeoff, which it is. There we go. Trim is set. That's good. All right, and it looks like we have a good start on the engine number 1. All engines are good, so let's go ahead now and do the after start checklist. Not after. There we go. After start checklist. Start power to normal. That is checked. Start selector is done. Engine NTIs as required. We don't need the engine NTIs for now, so those can go off. And generators 1 and 2 are both on. And let's see. So we're going to come down here, and generator 1 and 2 both are on. And then the brake fans go to auto. Brake fans to auto. Perfect. Engine 1, 2 hydraulics are both on. And let's see, AC pump and PTU auto and on. That's auto and on. That's good. Heaters are all on, which they are. And let's see here. APU air we can turn now on. APU air packs 1 and 2 are on. TMS mode on and takeoff. So we're going to turn it back on and select takeoff. Make sure our speeds haven't changed. All is good there. Transponder mode is TA. Right, so that's transponder mode. We're actually go ahead and set it to TARA. And that's good. The brakes. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Max is selected. And everything is good. So the before takeoff checklist is next. And we'll do that once we are in close proximity to the runway. Flight recorder is fine. Brake fans selected on. All of this stuff is good. Let's set flaps 18 for departure. And we are going to...
Cabin crew, arm doors and crosscheck.
All right. Perfect. We are ready to taxi to the runway now. And Sergi, hello, my friend. Do you use a yoke? Yes, sir. I use a yoke. I have the Alpha Flight Control yoke. Installed the egg traffic by Alpha India Group yesterday. Very nice AI traffic. Nice to see the... Yes, absolutely. It's a very good add-on. I've used it myself, but I've turned it off for this flight. While you're streaming, with the amount of airlines I have, it just really slows things down for the stream. So I've turned it off for the stream. Maybe I need to reduce the number of AI traffic, maybe for better performance. But anyway, we are good. Let's release the parking brake and head over to the runway. I really like the sounds of this aircraft. I like everything about it. I think it's a brilliant aircraft by JustFlight, and it was featured in my top 10 list of Payware aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now that video has stirred a lot of controversy as far as the position of the Phoenix and the PMDG. Now I have my reasons for selecting, you know, the PMDG being the #1 add-on in my view. Many people do not agree with that assessment, and they feel that the Phoenix should be positioned at #1. But I've stated the reasons why PMDG receives the #1 position, and I still maintain that position to date. Adam 1740, hello, love from Sweden. Welcome aboard, my friend. Love to you from Kuwait. Sukhpreet Kaur, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Ah, by the way, we forgot our lights. Taxi and runway turn-off lights. There we go. That's much better. I'm very pleased with the, you know, with all the tweaks that I've done recently for performance-wise. I think I can fly all the aircrafts with no issues. Very good frames. No issues there whatsoever. All right. We're approaching the hold short point for runway 21 here at Gothenburg. Set the parking brake. All right, and let's go for the before takeoff checklist. The brakes are checked, flaps are selected and checked, flight instruments are checked now. Flight directors are on as required. Trims are set and checked. Config is tested. Well, that's the config here. All good. And then continuous ignition A and B as required. So these are the continuous ignitions there, A and B. Cabin is secured. Let's see, weather radar as required. Landing and strobe all on. So let's turn on the landing lights. And the strobe as well. The strobe is located right here. Strobe lights are on. TMS, takeoff mode, flight controls unlocked and free, MWS is checked, and the before takeoff checklist is complete, and we are good to go, folks. Do you think when FSL Labs bring their Air 320 to the mix that will be better than Phoenix? Currently using FW A320 and don't want to jump to Phoenix if something better is coming. Well, I don't know how good it's going to be. Only time will tell. I know FS Labs have invested considerably in their add-on, and it remains to be one of the most accurate simulations of an Airbus today. So yeah. E-Boss, hi Captain, have a good flight. Enjoy the stream, everyone. Thank you, sir, very much, and I hope you enjoyed the stream with us. Hopefully I can put out a good show for you guys. And as a reminder, the giveaway is going on. Of course, the link to the giveaway is in the description, and I'm going to announce the code at various stages here during the stream today, and we are going to announce it just now. The code to enter the giveaway is Q8 Pilot INI Builds, all one word, all caps, and good luck, everyone. All right, let's line up runway 21. Just look at those lights. Strobe lights, all the lights, the sounds. Just what a beautiful rendition of the British Aerospace 146 by JustFlight. One of the top add-ons really for Microsoft Flight Simulator is this aircraft. Absolutely love it. All right. We are good to go. By the way, I can hear the passengers in the back. Let's go. Let's just, yeah, so I can look at the TMS there.
TMS set to takeoff.
There we go.
Power set, N1 achieved. Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots cross-checked.
There's some wind there. Jeez.
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb, gear on.
Scandinavian 071, you are not cleared to take off.
Wow, some wind, and FS Realistic is doing its thing for sure.
FTO, safe height speed, select flaps.
Right, flaps up. Beginning our turn now. Alright, at this point, we can go ahead and engage the autopilot. To do this, we are going to head down here. Yaw damper, autopilot, LNAV, and IAS. Perfect. Now we're going to hold the speed and climb to 25,000 feet. Testing channel, welcome aboard. Sarin Aviation, FS Realistic, and the BAe, a match made in heaven. Absolutely, absolutely. Right, we continue our turn now, and here's a quick look. Let me just bring this to you guys here so you can see. So this is exactly where we're heading. This is the SID out of Gothenburg. And this is exactly the departure brief I provided you with. One of the things I like about EVLASoft is how the visual representation of everything's done quite well, and you get your departure. And I have it on auto, so once you fly out, it will zoom out and show you the path. This is, by the way, up to here, up to Lebanon. This is the transition out of our SID. So great tool. Andrew Phillips, welcome aboard to the Kuwait Pilot channel. And we have also Capri, Alex Bolton King, welcome aboard. Fabio Martins, welcome aboard. Philip Mazel, welcome aboard to the Kuwait Pilot channel. Glad to have you all with me on stream tonight. All right, let's switch to some external views. Let's first turn off the landing lights. Landing lights are off. Runway turn-off lights are up. Let's go ahead and release the passengers. They can have some fun now. And let's do the after takeoff checks. Landing gear is up. TMS sync as required. All right, let's do that. Sync. There we go. Flaps are up. Engine air all on. APU is off. Engine air all on. And APU air is off. And we're going to go to climb. Altimeters as required. PTU and AC pump both off. So this one goes off and this one goes off as well. And let's see, fasten seatbelt as required. All is done there, and we can now stop the APU. Excellent. This can go to the off position as well. And guys, just look at this view. All right, let's do some external views, folks. Look at that. A super chat from Soaring Aviation, 1799 pounds. Best flight sim content, just a straight up fellas and honest, a straight up fella and honest guy. Wish you well. Oh, thank you so very much, sir. I really appreciate your kind words and your generous super chat of 17 pounds 99. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your kind words. I'm so humbled. Thank you very much. It's Mario from Portugal. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. And also Hard 5321. Welcome to the VVIP membership, my friend. And thank you very much for your support. Beautiful clouds there in the vicinity. And we are... bear reference is set to standard. Let's turn up some lights here. Things are getting a little bit dark, so we're going to turn on some lights. Not so much. I think this is good. Panel lights. There we go. And we'll do the same thing here on the first officer side. Maybe I need to set up some views there. Panel, not so much. Maybe that's good. And instrument lights. Perfect. And we continue about 5,000 feet away from our cruise altitude of 25,000 feet. Billy B16A, hello my friend, and thank you for your continued support to the Kuwait Pilot channel, being a member. I really appreciate your support, my friend. Thank you very much. And again, as a reminder, folks, the giveaway is still going. Steve, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us, and thank you for your continued support, being a VVIP member of the Kuwait Pilot channel. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate your support. Beautiful. Really fantastic. I love the BAe 146, really very fine aircraft by JustFlight. Yeah. So one of the questions. By the way, there were some really strange comments on the FS Realistic video. But yeah, somewhere, you know, haters comments, but that's okay. I mean, they don't bother me that much. That's okay. Just some people get opinionated about things, and one of the things that came that I'd like to kind of share with you guys is a lot of people were criticizing the add-on because they feel that Microsoft Flight Simulator should have this by default. Well, for one, it's not there. And FS Realistic offers something very immersive. So it's not there by design. Microsoft Flight Simulator did not include it. So we have an add-on that will bring that extra level of immersion. So why not enjoy it? Just enjoy it. Yeah, it's there for you to enjoy. And if you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. And I think RK Apps provides a 7-day trial during which you can test out the software and see if it's something you like. And if you don't, then simply uninstall it, and you're good to go. So that was my take on that. 24,000 feet. We're coming up to our cruise altitude now of 25,000 feet. Now we're going to start easing off on the power. And we have Zachary M. just subscribed to the Kuwait Pilot channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. David! Hello, David. Welcome, my friend. Don't forget, sir, more than happy to help you out. Thank you very much, David. Really appreciate it. Got your email. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate your help. Thank you very much, and thank you for your continued support, being a VVIP member of the Kuwait Pilot channel. Yeah, it should be there, but it isn't, though. I think haters are new to flight simming and the value of plugins. Yeah, absolutely. All right, we are approaching our cruise altitude of 25,000 feet. I'm going to bring Evla Soft so that you guys can have a little bit of awareness as to where we are right now. We're going to ease off on the power here. There we go, about 86, that's good, I think. There we go. All right, let's take a look. Just look at this beautiful aircraft, and what a beautiful rendition by JustFlight. I tell you, the development team at JustFlight, they were really proud of their creation for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think they have every right to be. It's just really a great aircraft. All right, and let's see here. Sync. There we go. All right. So we are at cruise. Let me bring up Evla Soft, and let's remove this here. All right, so Evla Soft is again a great tool. It's a Payware tool, by the way. But as you can see now, we have the current active waypoint as Ampton. Distance to the waypoint is 32 nautical miles, and you have the time about 4 minutes. We are currently flying at a bearing of 050 degrees. Distance to top of descent is 66 nautical miles. Distance remaining to the destination is 178 nautical miles. ETA 26 minutes. We should be arriving at 1912 Zulu. And this is the star and the approach. And by the way, if we go to the approach here, so if I select the approach, as you can see, we have all the related information. If I click on approach here, it will also show me all the information that I need to program the ILS frequency 109.7 Sierra Bravo Alpha, and the course is 299 degrees. It's obviously a 3.5 degree glide slope, so slightly different from what we're accustomed to. So we'd have to kind of come in a little, you know, the descent is going to be faster to the runway. You've got again the length of the runway. It shows you the touchdown zone, all the relevant information, so that you can perform a successful landing at your destination. Great tool, really. EVLOSOFT is really a great tool. All right, we're going to keep an eye on the top of descent. So let's go here to auto. All right. So about 56 nautical miles for top of descent. Ooh, look at our speed. Yeah, we need to keep an eye on our speed. Perfect. I don't get people about this FS Realistic, a one-off payment for something you will use for the entirety of your flight sim. Let me tell you what the problem is. I think most people, when they got FS Realistic Core, they did not really read about the product. RK Apps from the first day, from day one, when they launched FS Realistic Core, they mentioned when they launched it, they mentioned that there is going to be another version, which is FS Realistic Pro, and that it's going to be offered for an upgrade fee. So there will be an upgrade fee for it, but it's going to be a minimal fee. Now, the thing is, for small developers like RK Apps, to them that's their bread and butter, and that's how they make their living. To them, it's very important for the developers to get something in return for their effort and for their work. So I'm completely. I mean, €5 is really nothing for an add-on that really enhances your experience. I think it's pretty good. All right, so guys, the giveaway is still going on, and the code for the entry code again is Q8 Pilot I&I Builds, all one word, all caps. That's the entry code to enter the giveaway. All right, we're doing okay. Speed is good, and we maintain 25,000 feet. Almost looking good right now. Let's go ahead and do a few. Let's look at the cabin here. There we go. Look at this. Look at that view. Just brilliant. And then you can hear also the passenger sounds and the cabin ambience sounds again from FS Realistic. What a beautiful view here of the B-146 wing. Brilliant aircraft. Right, all is looking good. Steve says, I flew in windy conditions in the 152 with FS Realistic Pro, and I honestly felt I was flying in real life. I fly in real life with a friend often. Oh, that's cool. You're a lucky man. I'm right in thinking I9 builds are releasing the A310 for MSS free. Yes, you are correct. That's the first piece of news announced on the stream this evening. One of the best birds in X-Plane, so I can't wait to add to my... yes, you will be entitled to get it for free. So it is for free. And, right, 30 nautical miles for a top of descent. We'll begin configuring for... if you own Microsoft Flight Simulator or the Xbox Game Pass, you will receive the i9 Builds A310 free of charge in November during the 40th anniversary of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Joshua Acapulco, greetings from the Philippines. Safe skies, blue skies to you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. All right, let's begin configuring for our arrival. And for the arrival, if we go to the arrival information here at our destination, we can look at the approach. First, we're going to need to be at 2,500 feet. So we're going to configure we're going to set the altitude to 2,500. All right, 2,500 is set. And we're also going to set the ILS frequency, which is 109.7, which is already set for us. 109.7 is set. We're going to set it here as well, 109.7. All right, so it's set both sides, and we can test the ILS here. Yep, all checks okay. Very good. Excellent. And everything else looks good here for the time being. We don't need to do anything. And we will begin the descent. Let's check here in about 18 nautical miles. Now, with the B146, there are two ways you can descend. And BNAV, by the way, I tried using BNAV. It doesn't really work. Or I might be doing something wrong, but it just simply doesn't work. So there are two ways you can descend. First way is by hitting on vertical speed and clicking here on the pitch down, and the aircraft will start pitching down. Or what you can do is you can select IAS. So we are currently at about 240 knots or so. So if I hit on IAS and retard the throttle, the aircraft is going to want to maintain that speed. So it will pitch down in order to maintain the speed. So that's another way that you can descend the BA 146. Now, I don't know which method is used by pilots, but both actually work. Eric, hello my friend, welcome aboard. The A310 is going to be fantastic. Harriet, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Glad to have you with us on stream tonight. One of the questions that came on one of the channels, I think it can be useful to some of you, is one of the channel followers asked, what is the difference between ICAO and IATA? And the difference is ICAO first is the International Civil Aviation Organization, and IATA is the International Air Transport Agency. Now, ICAO is concerned with setting the policies and the procedures, the regulations, and making sure that the states, as in the countries operating, abide by the ICAO code and all the policies and the procedures and the governance around it. Whereas IATA, and by the way, ICAO is mandatory if you want to operate an airline. So the state has to apply for ICAO, and they have to get certified as a state. Whereas IATA is not required, it's not mandatory, and it is concerned more with things like aviation safety, things like, for example, improving the business, like the QR code for scanning and things like that. So those are the things that IATA looks after, more so than ICAO. About 83% of all airlines are currently members of IATA, but there are a few who are not, as it is not mandatory. All right, we are at top of descent. We are going to make sure that alt select is selected here. And we're going to select IAS, and we're going to recharge the throttle. And now we're going to see the aircraft beginning the descent at exactly the top of descent point. And we're going to reduce power or increase power as required for our descent into Stockholm. And by the way, for those of you who are with us from Sweden, I'm really sorry if I mispronounced the names of Gothenburg and Stockholm. My apologies. Harriet Buchanan says, my home property is so large that I have 10 homemade attractions. Oh, cool. BGMC 080, do you like helicopters? Absolutely. Yeah, I love helicopters. Caddish86, thank you very much for being a subscriber here at the Q8 Pilot channel. And as a reminder, folks, the giveaway is still running, so if you haven't yet participated and you haven't clicked the link to enter the giveaway, please do so now. And one more time, the code, the entry code is Q8 Pilot I9 Builds, all one word, all caps. All right, we continue our descent. We are looking good. Approach. Let's go to auto. All right, we're looking all right. I'm going to reduce the speed a little more. Or actually reduce the throttle. And that will help us descend a bit faster. All right, now for the descent, we need the PTU to be on. So let's go ahead and turn it on. PTU is on. And that's pretty much it for the descent checklist. Let's go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt signs.
Seatbelt mode is switched on. Please fasten your seatbelt.
All right, and we continue our descent now. We are a bit too fast, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove IAS, and we're going to deploy the speed brakes. We're going to reduce the aircraft speed to about 200 knots. And now we're going to disarm the speed brake and hit IAS again. And now the aircraft will continue the descent once more. Look at that. Beautiful aircraft. Just look at the wing, and the texture work, by the way, on this aircraft is one of the best I've seen for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Look at the details. Just lovely. Right, we're looking good. Everything is as it should. We're going to come here to the TMS, by the way. This needs to go to descent. And we are think we might be a little too high. We might need to use vertical speed a little bit to increase the rate of descent. Or what you can do to increase the rate of descent is we can extend the speed brakes a little bit. And when you do that, of course, the aircraft is going to want to maintain the speed. So it will basically increase the rate of descent to maintain the speed that the IS is holding. So we're going to increase the speed brake a little bit here for 2,000 feet per minute. And that should put us on the right path. We are about to enter the transition. So we are at Tinka, which is the transition into our star. Are you supposed to set to descent? Yes, that's exactly what we've done, yeah. We have Armelin. Is it Armelin? Welcome aboard, Armelin. Glad to have you. Stan, if you haven't clicked the thumbs up yet, oh, you're so kind. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. My only homemade roller coaster is an inverted type. What is this? All right. Code is written in chat. No, the code is Q8 Pilot INI builds. Q8 Pilot INI builds. All caps, all one word. We can retract the speed brakes now. And we'll use it again if needed. All right, we're looking good now. Do you think that MSFS Bell 40GX will be good? I have no idea. Thomas, hello my friend. Welcome aboard. Good evening to you. Absolutely. Better late than never. Yeah. Welcome aboard. All right. I think we're doing okay now in terms of the... something strange. Ooh. We did not check that we have a discontinuity. There we go. Was wondering why the aircraft isn't flying the path according to, to Evlasoft, and I immediately realized there was something wrong, and obviously it was the fact that we had a discontinuity. My bad. I should have checked. Ferdinand, do you have a discount? Is it, or Discord? Do you mean? I'm not sure I followed you. I follow you, Ferdinand. Sorry. All right, we're approaching 10,000 feet. We're going to turn on the landing lights and runway turn off lights. All is looking good here. And we are now heading back onto the flight path. All is looking good. And by the way, I want to show you something really cool in Evlasoft. You see we have the dot here. So you can actually, I can see the ILS, the glide slope and localizer here on the map, which is really cool. Right, we should now turn back onto the flight path at 9,000 feet for 2,500. We're looking good. Just look at that, folks. What a beautiful aircraft. Very easy on the frames, by the way, also. So, really fantastic aircraft. All right. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be slowing down a little bit to about 200 feet, 200 knots or so. And let the aircraft continue the descent. That's about right. And we're going to hit on IAS again. There we go. Hisham Mohammed, hello my friend, welcome aboard. Hello there, Willie. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. Steve, that's really funny. I think the wives will get tired of of us talking about it, and they get really upset when we spend money on on this hobby, but that's okay, as long as you happy wife, happy life, yeah. So you keep them happy. And we continue our descent now. We are looking pretty good. Let's see, yeah, we are. There are currently no restrictions that I can see. So all is looking good. We should be okay. We should be at 2,500 just right before we make the turn into final approach. Harriet Buchanan, you subscribed. Welcome aboard, my friend. Glad to have you with us. Thank you very much. And please be sure, Harriet, to enter the giveaway for a chance to win a copy of the of FS Realistic for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Joshua, your cloud textures look so good. Do you use add-ons for it? No, I don't use any add-ons, but what I do have is there is a mod that I've created, I didn't create it, but I'm using the film grain removal mod. And that mod actually makes the clouds look a lot nicer, a lot more realistic. I don't like the film grain. Just type how to remove film grain MSFS in YouTube, and you should get a link to my video where I show you how to do that. Harriet says, can I suggest a flight? Absolutely. Please be my guest and let us know where you want us to fly next, and maybe I will heed your advice and fly that route. 5,600 feet. We're looking good. Almost at our destination now. Some really beautiful external views as well of this aircraft. And I love the Scandinavian livery. Just so nice. Right, I'm going to give it just a little power here. Go. We are looking good. I love those G effects, the G-force effects of FS Realistic. Really adds a lot. By the way, I turned off a lot of the sounds in FS Realistic for this aircraft. Just some sounds I don't like, but I adore the touchdown effect and the G-force effects. I think it's a must-have. Nathan just became a subscriber at the Q8 Pilot channel. Welcome aboard, and a VVIP member. Nathan, thank you very much. Welcome aboard, my friend. Really appreciate your support. Being a VVIP member here at the Q8 Pilot channel. Really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. By the way, the airport is pretty close to us right now. So the airport is to our left, somewhere over there. That's the airport right there, or maybe right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to go past the airport, and then we're going to make the turn and head back to land. About 1,300 feet to go for our final platform altitude of 2,500 feet. Thank you guys for all of you subscribers and the new members, the VVIP members to the Q8 Pilot channel. Thank you very much. San Antonio to Tampa, and please use the BA 146. Harriet, thank you for making a suggestion. I will definitely consider it for a future flight, without a doubt. Right, we are now in the final phase of our flight. And we are almost there now, folks. ILS frequencies are set. Everything is set. Now, one thing I want to do is we're going to come to the TMS here, and we are going to say takeoff. Is it sync? And then the landing. Takeoff. That's not right. Not sure why it's not giving you. Definitely those are not the right speeds there. Control N1. N2. Nope. Not sure why it's not giving us the right speeds, but those are not the right speeds for sure. Make sure alt select is there, which it is, so we should level off at 2,500 feet.
2,500.
Perfect. We're almost there now. Where's the airport? The airport is somewhere there. So we're looking good. Right, altitude is set. I'm going to start giving it some power here to maintain our speed. Excellent. We're almost there now. Harriet asks, where are you from? I am from Kuwait. Hey, Carl Childers, welcome aboard, my friend. No worries at all. Hit TMS descent mode. Alright, descent. We're still not getting the speeds there. Alright, let's begin reducing our speed. We're about to make the turn, so I'm going to arm the why is it not allowing us to do that? Alright, let me do one thing here. Oops. We're just going to wait for the turn. Let's begin reducing our speed. 109.7 is the localizer, and 109.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18.
Right, flaps 18.
Speed checked below 205. Select gear down.
We're not going to select gear down. We're going to wait just a little bit here. Try to maintain our speed, and as soon as we begin our turn, let's see if what we're going to do at this point is we are going to set heading mode. Where's the heading knob? There's the heading knob. Heading knob, and we're gonna go to, there we go.
Localizer armed.
Excellent. And we're gonna go to heading.
Localizer armed.
Perfect. So now we should intercept the localizer. Let's maintain our speed. Let's see if we can get this to give us the right speeds. Ah, there we go. Now for the approach, let's go ahead and make sure that we start the APU, and we're going to turn on the APU air, and engine air is turned off. All the lights are on, everything's looking good there. Yeah, we should have waited for the APU to start, but that's okay. We should have turned on the APU a little.
Localizer captured.
Alright, localizer is captured now. And we're going to also arm
Light slope armed.
Light slope. We're looking good. Carl, you will not be disappointed with this aircraft. So it is one I highly recommend. It is featured in my top 10 list of aircraft. Oh, we need to set the approach course to 199er. So let me do that. I guess it's 299er, is it? 299, set. All right, we're looking good. Just look at that view, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful looking approach into Stockholm here in Sweden. Lovely.
Light slope's alive, 1 dot to go.
Excellent. Light slope is alive.
Light slope captured.
Excellent. We're going to go ahead and
Established on the ILS.
lower the landing gear. I still can't see the runway. The sun is directly in front of us, so it's making it a bit difficult. I think I can see the runway now.
Speed checked below 180. Select flaps 24.
Alright, flaps 24. We are clear to land, runway 30. All's looking good.
Speed checked below 170. Select flaps 30.
Flaps 30 is selected.
Speed check below 145. Select flap 33.
Right, flaps 33. Perfect. What a beautiful approach. Look at that. Wow. Thousand feet.
Autopilot disconnected.
Autopilot disconnected. My aircraft. Feet. Let's go ahead and deploy the speed brakes.
Light slope.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Ground idle.
Woo! Beautiful. Some wind there.
Brake pressure C.
Couldn't keep it on the center line.
80 knots.
Points off for that.
60 knots.
But you guys should get the landing rate. I do not have it. It should have popped right there on the screen. So if you can tell me what that is, I'd be grateful. $265. Ooh, way off the center line. Not bad though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. $265. That's pretty firm. But really enjoyable. The effect there of the landing of FS Realistic is just great. Thank you very much, Fred and Appreciate it. Duran, hello, my friend. and taxiway Yankee here. I really enjoyed this this flight. What are you thinking about coming X-Plane 12? I think it's great. X-Plane 12 is great. Yeah. By the way, we can turn off the strobe lights. And the landing lights can go to taxi. And yeah, I think we can park the aircraft somewhere here. I'm not very familiar with the airport. By the way, the airports, both Gothenburg and Stockholm, are by Orbex, and both airports are beautifully modeled airports. So I highly recommend the scenery. Again, in this video, both are great. Really love flying in and out of those airports. Very nice indeed. By the way, we should have turned off the flight directors there for landing, but that's all right. Let's see here. I think we missed a spot. I think we'll take the next one here to our left. There we go. What a lovely airport this is. We'll take a look at the airport in just a second here. Let's bring the aircraft to a complete stop. And welcome to Stockholm. Parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and kill the lights. Lights are there, and we turn off lights, and we can turn off the beacon and the nav lights. Non-smoking sign is off. Let's release the fasten seatbelt sign, and we are good. Let's kill the engines. Alright, all engines are off. We can come over here and we're going to set the chocks and deploy the stairs. There we go. And next we can turn off all the gens, APU generator, galley power. Just kind of turn off everything there. And we'll kill the batteries, kill everything with it. Perfect. There we go. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sweden, to Stockholm in Sweden. And I hope that you've enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. Made the same dev as XP Realistic. Definitely, yes. It's definitely great. Niels, welcome aboard, my friend. I didn't know you were with us. Thank you for your continued support, being a BVIP member of the Q8 Pilot channel. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The beautiful BAe 146 Professional by JustFlight for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Really an aircraft that I highly recommend. It is definitely in the top 10 add-on, and I think it will be very difficult for any video that features the top 10 add-ons without featuring the BAe 146. An excellent aircraft, very, very immersive, and quite fun to fly as well. All right, so time for us to take a look at the giveaway now and find out who the lucky winners are. The two winners, I will have the email address. When you've signed up, I will email the code, the FS Realistic serial, to the email address that you've provided when you signed up for the giveaway. If it is any different, then once I sent you the code, done. So that's all you need to do. Just send. I'll send it to the email address that that you've specified when you entered the giveaway. All right, let's go to Gleam. All right, and let's take a look at how many entries we have. Ends in less than 1 hour. We are going to end it right now. Let's see here. Remote. All right, so we go to the winners, and we have a total of 55 users in this giveaway. So not that many. That increases the chance of you guys winning. So let's go ahead and pick the winners. Let's see here. All right. All right. All right, so we are going to, we have a total of 55 users, 371 entries, so that depends on whether you've entered the code and done all the other stuff. Let's go ahead and draw the winners, and the winners are, let's see. All right. So we have 2 winners, and the winners are, ladies and gentlemen, Sticker Fox. Sticker Fox is the first winner. Congratulations, my friend. Sticker Fox, if you are here with us on stream, if you can just identify yourself. Sticker Fox is the first winner. Sticker Fox, yay! Congratulations! Congratulations, my friend. All right, so I'm going to send it to the email address that I have here, which, yeah, I'm going to send it to your email address. So congratulations, Sticker Fox. And the second winner is Michael, is it Matusiak? Michael Matusiak. Is that right? Did I say it right? From Gloucestershire, the United Kingdom. Yeah. Michael. Is Michael with us today? Let's just wait for Michael a little while here. Alex Bolton, hello, my friend. Welcome aboard. Well, I'm going to send it to your email address, Michael Matosiak. I hope I said it correctly, and I do apologize if I mispronounced your name. But we have the winners, Sticker Fox from Vancouver, Canada. How cool is that? And you've entered the right code, so congratulations, my friend. And we have Michael Matosiak from Gloucestershire, the United Kingdom. Guys, congratulations, and I'm glad that I was able to provide you with a hopefully good show today. I definitely enjoyed the stream today very much, and enjoyed all the interaction with you guys. It's been real. And here's a quick look at this scenery, just in case you want to get it. Then here's the scenery. Let's do that. There we go. All right, let me just increase the speed here a little bit. By the way, guys, when you are in the showcase camera mode, you can hit F5 and F6 to increase the speed of the drone moving forward. So if I press F6, as you can see now, I'm moving faster, and then F7 and F8 for the rotation camera. So if I do F8, now we can see that I can tilt the camera faster. And this is really a very nice rendition of the airport. What a beautiful country Sweden is. Just really a very nice rendition of the airport. Looks like there's some construction And maybe the folks from Sweden can let us know if this is accurate or not. Of course, I cannot vouch for the accuracy, but I can tell you that it's a very well developed airport. It's a nice add-on. The custom buildings are quite nice, so definitely one that I would recommend. Will definitely bring a lot of enjoyment to your flying experience in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So yeah, it's one that I recommend. Well, folks, it's been real. It's been a lot of fun, and we have 2 winners who won a copy of FS Realistic. Now, before I conclude, I must tell you what the next giveaway is going to be, and that is going to be during our next stream. During the next stream, I'll be giving away two Tobii Eye Tracker 5 devices, courtesy of the Q8 Pilot channel. So be sure to tune in, and if you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure that you are subscribed with the bell notification turned on, so that you are notified of the next video, in which we will be hosting a giveaway of two Tobii Eye Tracker 5 devices, courtesy of the channel, and after that there will be another giveaway, and that is going to be a big one, folks. And this is celebrating the 59K subscribers to the Q8 Pilot channel. So this is my way of saying thank you to all of you who've supported me over the years, and for really getting the channel to 59,000 subscribers. So in the following stream, following to the next one, we are going to have a giveaway of the Thrustmaster Boeing kit, the entire kit, the yoke and the flight, the quadrant, the throttle quadrant. So 2 giveaways coming up in the next coming streams. Be sure to tune in always, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for tuning in, and bye-bye for now.